Hello everyone, it's DreadBC, and I am back again with a deck that I don't know how it's going to do. I call it Ochran Elves. It's based around the Ochran Assassin, who is an elf assassin. It says that all creatures able to block Ochran Assassin do so. So the way Death Touch works, and I'm sure most of you know this, is 1 damage is sufficient to kill a creature. So if we give Ochran Assassin +3/+3 or +4/+4, depending on what we cast on her or what kind of ways we pump her, she can generally wipe a board with each attack. She's awesome. So how do we pump her? Well, we've got a few ways. Just go down here. Elvish Clancaller, she kills 2 creatures. Blanchwood Armor, she can kill 5 creatures. We went with the Vanquisher's Banner to kill an additional creature that way. I'm also running 2 copies of Find and Finality, although I don't know that this is going to help her kill anything. I can put 2 1/1 counters on her. Journey to Eternity, well, I'm trying to still figure out ways that she helps kill things, but yeah, that's pretty much it. We got ways to pump her, and then she gets in and kills everything while everything else swings through. Journey to Eternity for recursion's sake. I only had the one. Not going to use didn't feel like using a wild card on another one. Throwing in 4 poison tip archers because they are also elves and they also have death touch. And we have Declare Dominance, which works out well. Turn 4 poison tip archer, turn 5 Declare Dominance on the poison tip archer. Swing in with just the archer. Everything has to block it. So it's kind of we've got the Beast Whisperer, Vanquisher's Banner, Elfball theme going on here. And actually, just for the sake of this playing out a little bit better, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up a Beast Whisperer, and I'm probably just going to go down a poison tip. Is there anything else that I'd want to go down one on? Probably. Well, you know what? I'm going to take down a Declare Dominance, because that costs a little bit much. And we do want as many creatures as we can. We're running 19 lands right now. It might not be enough. I don't know. I think it's enough, given that we have 4 Llanowars, 4 Druids, and 4, Vivien Reid if we get to 5 with 19. We're gonna run it as is. So that's kind of the list. Bunch of elves. Golgari. We should call it Golgari Get In There. Because with our assassin, that's what we're guaranteed to do. Haven't done a whole lot of playtesting with this. I just created it. And the first game that I played, just as sort of a warm-up for the day, opponent got stuck on 2 lands and quit after turn 4. So let's see what we can do. The clear enemy to this deck will be the heavy control decks. Lots of creature kills. Board wiping. We're playing against Hank. Oh, damn it, Hank. And yes, this is fantastic. Turn 1, Llanowar, go! This is just in the event that we don't need to take the 2 life. We might draw a forest. We did not. We're going to take the 2 life. Steel Leaf Champion, go! Actually, might just invest in the 2 more Steel Leafs. These guys are not bad. Nice, says our opponent. And he plays something, so that's good. And it's 5 to revive a creature. Welp. Attack here. Get in. Play another one. Lose to a board sweeper. Declare Dominance. Oh, goodness. Well, if he's got Seal Away, We're saying goodday to one of our 5/4s. Looks like he does. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I didn't hit the correct button. And Druid. So, if he wipes the board... Alright. It seems clear to me we are going to have one of our creatures exiled, so... no reason to play too hard into a Settle the Wreckage. Yep. Saw that coming. Yes, actually, I will take that action. That seems like good action to be taking. And then we will... Journey... I'm sorry, next to damage. Journey, in case of a board wipe this turn. Because then he'll have to spend all of his mana to wipe the board, and we'll have Titanic Growth. Destroy all creatures. Sweet. So we got this one. Get in there. Well, I guess double Steel Leaf Champion is going to be incredibly difficult to beat. And it's probably a good reason to go ahead and run 4 of them. I've got the rares to do it, but I'm kind of holding on to them for the next couple of days because we got a new set coming out. I don't know if everyone knew that. There's a new set coming out. And it's so soon. I'm pretty sure it's going to be this Friday. Although I keep reading that it's like I read a couple of places it was going to be on the 17th, and then I read it was going to be the 18th. 17th is Thursday, 18th is Friday. Sager, I'm going to call him Saget, like Bob Saget, like Sir Robert of Saget. This is keep. This is a pretty good hand. Even though we're not doing the Ochran Assassin thing right now, we are going to be doing the Elfball thing. Our opponent has a Vivien icon. Let us hope that she is not super controlly-woly. No 3 cost, so that's okay. Starfire getting in for Uno. Druid. Pass. Swamp Vanquisher's Banner next turn. Swinging for 4. No, I'm sorry, not swinging at all. Okay. We have a Greenwood Sentinel. Oh. Oh, dear. Now we have choices. We do the banner first. I think it's more mana efficient this way. Exiling a tapped creature. You got a Seal Away on hand. Luminous Bonds. Okay. That creature cannot attack or block. I think we might be playing against somewhat of a budget list over here. I could be wrong. First things first. Since we're not drawing our lands, let's start doing some card draw. Alright. I'm glad it tapped that one since this one can't attack or block. Jesus H. Christ. Yeah, we'll just be passing turn then. We do have 5 open mana next turn. And 2 creatures that we can play with that. See, the poison tips cost just a little bit much. Oh, okay. So we've got a green-white auras deck. That is why it's running Luminous Bonds. One can guarantee this deck is going to be running Seal Away. Okay, there's our Assassin. This is going to be good. We're going to play the Assassin for our black, double black, and then double green for the Clancaller. So let's, yeah. Assassin first, going to use lands. Draw, draw. Come on, give us a forest. Damn, okay. We still have a chance of getting a forest. Clancaller. There it is. Okay. Forest. Llanowar Elves. And He's got 4 power, 5 toughness. A 4-5 versus 4 and 5. He's got to block and do nothing. Okay, no blocks. Next turn, Ochran Assassin gets beefy, because we're going to be putting a Blanchwood Armor on her. Oh yes, oh yes. Enters tapped. Blanchwood. 6/6. Get in with all the things. Yep. You read right. Alright. Done. And he saw the writing on the walls. Yeah, I think that's a bit of a budget-built type deck. Card reward of Conclave Guild Magi. Haven't used any of the guild mages. I'm trying to remember. There's a combo with the Golgari one. We noticed it in a draft. A friend of mine was drafting Golgari on Discord, and it's that 6/4 worm that everything, it's got menace, or it can't be, no, that's what it was. It can't be blocked by more than one creature. And then the Golgari Guild Mage gives it menace, so it has to be blocked by at least 2 creatures. So that essentially makes it a 6/4 unblockable. Okay, identifying the problem here. 1 mana, 2 for that. You know what? If we don't draw mana within the next 2 turns, we'll just scoop the game up. This is costing us absolutely nothing to keep this. Alright. Enters the battlefield tapped. We won't be using it this turn. Come on, land. Ho, we are so good at magic. Druid. Now we can play almost everything in our hand. We can play anything relevant. Green-white. Hidden X Chaos 080. We'll play this. I don't think... Yeah, he's definitely not going to block. Boop. Green-white with sapperlings. What kind of spicy meatball is this? Llanowar Elves. I have a feeling there's going to be an overrun in our future, or a flower flourish, and those creatures are all going to be getting +2/+2 and getting in there like swimwear. You know, one land would be okay. I wouldn't complain. That's all I'm saying. But I see a Beast Whisperer. If I can cast it, it's going on the board. Best thing an opponent can do right now would be to seal away something. Okay. More auras, maybe? I'm still confused as to what's going on. Let's get another Beast Whisperer down. I want to draw more. There we go. Okay. Okay. Aw, yeah, we're not going to be attacking. Not with him, sorry. I'm not going to be using the Vanquisher's banner next turn. I think I'm going to use it as the last minute pump spell. We've already got 2 draws per creature that we play. I think the best thing that we can play right now is Marwyn. Okay. Yep. Auras. You, sir, let's see, she got first strike. Yeah, you, sir, are getting in there for 4. No blocks. Now that changes everything. I was thinking we would play Marwyn, but I think now we play the Assassin. Yep, should have played Marwyn first. Now we play Marwyn. Oh man, next turn is going to be sweet. No attacks. +3/+3. All creatures able to block do so. Need to draw a way to pump that assassin further. The Declare Dominance has meant more for the poison tip archers. Knightly Valor, okay. Alright. She's big. She's big. She's getting in there for 6. I don't feel like blocking with anything I've got. No blocks. Okay, I'm at 10. This is not a... Okay, well that's going to change things. He's not going to kill me next turn, no matter what he plays, unless he plays something that gives it flying, which is not unheard of. So... all creatures getting -4/-4 is a board wipe on my side, leaving his creature alive. We need this. Two, 4, 6, 7, 8 attacks this, or 8 attack this. Does she have lifelink now? Okay, she had lifelink already. I had no idea. We're gonna play Vivien. We're going to minus to destroy. We'll get rid of that one. +2/+2 white knight and +2/+2 vigilance. I don't think it's going to matter. I don't think he's got any recursion on that. And we'll cast a Steel Leaf, draw some more cards. Okay, Titanic Growth is exactly what we wanted to see. And then, no attacks. Now, we can just as soon throw away a Beast Whisperer, no problem. If he has some other beefy... Oh, discard a card. Look at me. We're not going to cast 2 Vanquisher's banners this game. I could even throw that Steel Leaf into Danitha for all I really care. Or the Llanowar Elves. Dub. Okie dokes. Yeah, I don't think the Llanowar Elves are going to make it. Oh man, you are not threatening Vivien. That is just... That's just rude. Do you know who she is? Yep. Okay. Here is where we assert dominance. Just to let you know exactly how this is going to end up going, sir. You don't have first strike. Nothing else has first strike, so this will deal damage first, and then we're going to wipe your board. Yep, get her in there. Don't even think she's not going down. All right. 1/1/1/1/1. Saigadai to Rajirai. +1. Let's see what we get. Another Marwyn? No, let's go with the cheapest option, Llanowar Elves. Play the Llanowar Elves, draw some cards. Sit here with 8 in turn, need a discard down. Probably just go ahead and get rid of this. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Enters tapped. Cool. Thought we had played our land this turn. Yep, that went how it's supposed to go. Paladin of Atonement. Don't think it's going to make a difference. +1.
I've seen things that would break someone like you.
Let's grab her. Let's play her. Another Titanic Growth. Okay, Journey. No need to throw away a wasted 1/1. And it was all over from there. Would like to also point out that whereas that did feel good to have that victory, our opponent had exactly 3 lands, and I think we had 6, maybe 7. I didn't count at the end. But, I mean, yes, it was a win at the same time. God, it sucks so bad to get mana screwed. You just sort of feel bad. Playing against Koyak. Hopefully we have a Koyak moment. Am I right? Not funny. Alright. Turn 1, Llanowar, go. The problem with this is we don't have a black source right now. We run 7 in the deck. And now we are going to see just how bad that can get us. I don't want to use the Blanchwood on the Llanowar. I could get in for an extra 2 damage next turn. Maybe 3 if I draw yet another forest. Take vengeance. Nope. Alright. Well, if we don't draw the lands, we are going to, as they say, get got. Okay, this is not going well. Okay. Alright. So remember what I said last game about the opponent being mana screwed and not feeling really good about the victory? That's kind of about how this is. Oh, looky there. He's got his kitty combo. Alright. I was hoping he would fall for it, but he's clearly a much better player. I mean, look at that. We've only played 2 lands. He's played 5. He is much better than we are. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, there's that. Cool. Cool. 5, 6, 7, 10. He can do 10 damage this turn. I can add 4 to it. Pass. Pass. Resolves. Create a dude. My turn. Cool. Yeah, put on you. Yep, now he's trying to figure out what the hell we just did. Okay, you got it. You got it. Alright, yeah, he gets bigger. Oh, but you have no idea how big he gets. Pass to attackers. Is he going to not attack with the Vanguard? Okay, he's attacking with everything. Yep, he gets even bigger. Oh, man. Well, that was the most fun land screw I've had in a long time. It turns out our biggest enemy was the land on which we reside. There were too many people living on too little forest. Okay, M-Cull or Mick-Ull? McCull. Much better. Black source, turn 2 play, and we get to declare dominance. If Mr. McCull goes... I didn't even see who goes first. If he goes first, hopefully he can draw a turn 1. Llanowar Elf, go! Okay. Guessing it's, at least is it? Maybe Jeskai? No, looks like is it so far. Okay. Counterspell? If you Essence Scatter this. Okay. I saw that card flip out of his hand. I was like, you're shitting me. We do have our find, so that's going to give us a little bit of card advantage against some heavy removal. Next turn we need Beast Whisperer. Gutter Sneepe. Alright. We'll do this instead. We'll play the Beast Whisperer now. Hopefully he doesn't have a Lava Coil in hand, just waiting to go straight to Beastie Boy. Vivien Reid might have to do a lot of work this game. Yep, he's dead. He's so dead. Druid. Okay, breaking the Whisperer. Tempo play, not too bad. Not the scariest of plays, but Inner's tapped, because I think I actually want to play Marwyn. Yes, here's what we do. We're going to play Marwyn. Then next turn we're going to Blanchwood Armor. If we Blanchwood Marwyn, she then taps for an equal amount. We can still play Beast Whisperer, because we're not really on the whole Death Touch thing at this moment. Okay, Shivan Fire is going to kill Marwyn. She was doomed to die anyway. So that's fine. Okay. Ideal draw would be like a 1-drop. That's something. The question is, can it survive? He's down to 3 cards in hand. I think what we need to do is just keep drawing creatures to the best of our ability. I don't think the Assassin is the right play there. I think the Assassin drawing something would be better. At least getting another thing out of his hand that he knows he has to kill. Okay. Well, that's fucking annoying. Okay, Clancaller is not what we were looking for. Just the one in the graveyard. Time to play her. Might as well play you too. Was really hoping to get some card draw from that, but tapping it. I'll take 2. I'll take 2 more. They're going to swing in for 3, 4, 5, 7. I have to block. I'll block my own guy. Have the Clancaller talk with Beastie Boy there and say, hey, look, buddy, come on, man. You don't want to be doing this. What are you even doing? And, of course, not one of their creatures is actually able to block. And we didn't draw the mana to be able to use Finality and get back in this game. But we do have Vivien Reid. Whose only purpose was to kill that creature with flying, and then they took the joy out of that. It's hard to determine which guild I dislike more right now. I feel like Izzet has more power, like borderline too much power for the cheapness of their cards. Like, oh, it's so hard to explain. They're well costed. Like Crackling Drake is a 0/4 that gets completely huge, but it costs blue, blue, red, red. Like that's fine. I get that. Damn, that's tempting. Mulligan that though. That's not a lot better. Well, I'm not gonna go 4. But, yeah, their creatures are so cheaply costed and do so much. Yeah, we're done. Congrats. But Dimir, I think, is the most annoying right now. Anything that's just... their whole game is hand disruption counters. All they have to do is wait out the aggression, rip your hand apart, counter what you do try to play, like the few things that you actually can attempt to resolve before they just throw it directly in your graveyard. Then, you know, anything that does land, they've got the kill spell for it. Let's face it, they're blue-black. They got a ton of them. But I still think that Izzet is way stronger. Niv Mizzet himself, just that card itself, in the rare slot as opposed to the mythic slot, I think is too powerful. I think you should have to... I mean, it's not going to make a difference. If you want a Niv Mizzet, you get a Niv Mizzet. But I think that the deck in itself is just... it's too strong. Turn 1 Llanowar. I'd say it's like an 80% chance we're playing Golgari. Maybe 10, 15%. Oh, wow. This was like my third guess. Okay. No turn 2 plays. Alright. Yeah, the Maya Shepherd. This is a Convoke deck. This is that Thud deck, isn't it? It has to be. Steel Leaf? Do I go Steel Leaf? Or do I... yeah, we gotta go with Marwyn. We need mana. We need to start getting dudes down, and she is gonna assist in that. I'm wondering if this is the deck that convokes out the huge 16/16 and then thuds you with them. I'm betting it is. Or maybe it's just Gruul Weenie. Wondering what the red's for. There's gotta be a reason. I mean, no one just throws mountains and cinder gorges in their deck for funsies. No blocks. Land. Okay, well. Alright. Alright. She's big. And the reason I did that instead of putting it on the Assassin, I just need to get more dudes out right now. Does Marwyn not survive this turn? I'm guessing she probably doesn't. It's going to be a Carnage Tyrant or something like that. Or something Convokey, because he has to tap everything, unless he's just in full control. The Song of Freyalise, I really like that card. Lathless. Okay. I'm not too terribly worried about it. I mean, I'm worried about that, don't get me wrong. But I can Vivien next turn, kill that. Although I think Vivien next turn should kill Song of Freyalise. I don't... God, I don't know if I even have a good play here. We're not taking 14 next turn, I don't think. Although I could be wrong. All those creatures are going to get so big. Yeah. I think Vivien is going to sort of get just destroyed by doing this. But she's got to come down. She's got to take out that Song of Freyalise or we just lose outright. Because we've got at least one turn where we can survive an attack without this.
Wasn't meant to be contained.
Get out of here.
That can't help you now.
Because he can swing 2/2, 2/2, 1/1, and 6. We can block 2 on the ground, 6 in the air. He'll probably just swing 6 and... oh, no, I'm sorry. He's got these other guys that are going to untap, too. And we got 1 mana left over and nothing to do with it. Next to combat, we're not going to battle. The Beast Whisperers can whisper beasts. They cannot whisper to dragons. They had a much more explosive start. We had no early ramp. We just went nothing, nothing, nothing. Marwyn, pump Marwyn, beast. You know, that was just not super good. Yeah, I'm not worried about that Song of Freyalise. If he's going to play something huge, he's been able to do it anyway. Just swinging for 6. Okay, swinging for 7, I'm sorry. I'm so stupid. Oh, that's right. He's using his creatures to pump him. Okay. I see what you're getting at. And you're definitely swinging at me. You're not going to swing at Vivien. He tapped his creature. He tapped his dragon to pump his dragon. That's a okay, yeah, well, we'll chalk this one up as a loss probably. Let's see what we draw. It's very likely just going to have been a loss anyway. Man, that's great. Oh, jeez. Well, we weren't going to be able to destroy him anyway, or the big guy anyway.
You can't stop nature.
Poison tip is the play here. So funny. I'm sorry. I shouldn't laugh, but God, that's hilarious. So, play... Well, for sure we're playing Ochran. Like, this is happening, absolutely. Alright, 7, 8, 9 mana that we can tap this turn. And we've already played our land. So let's just play another Whisperer. We still have a few mana left. Poison Tip. Completely forgot Poison Tip Archer has reach. People out there looking at me right now thinking, what are you doing? Why didn't you play the Poison Tip Archer? It has reach and Death Touch. God! I forgot. I forgot that reach is actually a relevant ability in this game. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everybody. This is stupid. No attacks. 3, 4, 7 actual relevant cards. We'll just discard 2 lands. Okay. I have a feeling this Poison Tip Archer... Ooh. Is he just throwing stuff at Vivien? Wow. This couldn't have worked out better if we wanted it to. He's got 1 card in hand. That Song of Freyalise is going to go off next turn. He knows that's his only way to win, but he doesn't know we have a second Vivien in hand. Yeah, I'm afraid that Miss Reid here is going to eat it. Sorry, baby. Luckily, your sister Vivien Reid will be back here in just a moment. There's our land for turn. Was there ever a question? Oh yeah, and that's right, lands pump Marwyn too. Well, forests pump Marwyn. Well... Yep. Yeah, I was going to actually scoop it before the opponent had a chance to, because that misplay on his part probably did cost him the game, but at the same time, now that I think about it, I would have ended that game with 6 health. So, it's hard to tell. I probably would have lost. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like, oh, I had that in hand. It doesn't matter. But, yeah, that was a simple misplay by the opponent. I'm sure he was just completely frustrated at that point. And I don't blame him for that. I probably would have rage quit the second I realized I did it, just because that's how I am. I get angry. But yeah, the deck actually is kind of fun to play. It's not going to be tier 1 by any stretch of the imagination, but it is fun to play. All Elfball decks are incredibly fun to pilot. This one has a little bit excuse me. This one has a little bit less synergy with itself simply because it has fewer creatures than the other ones do. I mean, most of the elf decks are like 4 banners and what, 32 creatures, something like that. And this one has a little bit less because we're trying to get behind someone, get behind the assassin. It's not every day that the rogue is the one that tanks, but that's what it is for us. So that's what the deck looks like. Where'd it go? It's never in any kind of good order. It's up there this time. So yeah, this is what it looks like. Plenty of room for improvement. I do think that 4 Steel Leaf Champions, you cannot go wrong with that. Blanchwood is good, but I wouldn't go more than 3, simply because you do run plenty of non-forests. Just a heads up for those of you who run the dual lands, the Overgrown Tombs, they are forests and they do count. I'm sure anyone who runs them knows that, but it is worth mentioning. Never once casted Find or Finality, but I still think that at least 1 copy of it is really is going to be beneficial for you. If for nothing else, against those control matchups, to drop it, get a couple of creatures back. I mean, let's say you're sitting on 5 or 6 mana, they wipe the board, and they threw a Beast Whisperer and something else into the graveyard. You can then cast the Beast Whisperer, cast your Llanowar Elf, and start drawing cards back. It's just a way to regain advantage. And, in case shite really hits the fan, you can just Finality on something. If you Finality on a Steel Leaf Champion, it will survive, barring any damage has been dealt to it that turn. There's a good chance that if you cast Finality on Marwyn, she'll survive, because you do have a lot of creatures out there. Actually, even on the Poison Tip Archers and Beast Whisperers, that gives them 5 toughness, so -4 across the board. They will still live to see and fight another day. So yeah, plenty of ways you can go with this. I just decided Elfball would be the most fun, and probably plenty of room for a Carnage Tyrant. I mean, if you didn't want to run the full Elfball, you just wanted to run Beast Whisperers and Beasts, you could probably just swap out the Vanquisher's banners for Carnage Tyrants and do just fine, for multiple reasons. Let's look at it this way. If you were to declare dominance on a Carnage Tyrant, they cannot remove it. They can't. They have no response to remove that Carnage Tyrant except for Settle the Wreckage. But you can play into Settle the Wreckage very easily and not swing with your Carnage Tyrant when they're holding up 4 with double white. Seems pretty simple. So, worth a try. If you enjoyed watching this and think you'd like to build it, go for it. Let me know how it goes for you. Let me know any changes that you made, and I'm always looking for constructive criticism. Constructive being the key word there. Good luck, take care, and I hope you win 'em.